So this is ARP-Spoofing demonstration, which is number 7, and we are using the same network topology like this. So attacker user 1 is sending the ARP-Spoofing attack to switch A and user 2. In this case, user 2 make the telesession to switch A. Then he try type some information. Then every information between switch A and user 2 will copy to attacker under switch B. This is a scenario without ARP-Spoofing command in switch A. Now, second test, we are going to add one command which is ARP-Spoofing in switch A. Then, same time, user 1 is sending ARP-Spoofing attack to switch A and user 2. So after then, user 2 will make the telesession to switch A. Then he try to do something. Then we'll check user 1 attacker is steal information or not. With the ARP-Spoofing command, attacker cannot steal the information. Without ARP-Spoofing command, attacker will steal the information between switch A and user 2 under switch C. So we are going to do real demonstration. Let's look in a dashboard first of the VIPM and check the device. Okay, so we are having the main switch in here, and we are having two users who is connecting to switch B, and the user is connecting to switch C. Now, the user who is connecting switch B will try to send ARP-Spoofing attack to switch A and user B under switch number C. Okay, so let's look the right hand side and up, and we are going to use like a specialized attack tool, which is CAN. We set the target to the first switch A and second user 2 under switch C, then send ARP-Spoofing attack. So we've checked the switch status through the VIPM, and we confirm every device is working fine well. So now let's move the screen, the right hand side up and down. So we prepare one attacker under the switch B, the user 1. And when he set the two target to switch A and user number 2, which is connecting switch C, and when he send the ARP-Spoofing attack, at the same time, user 2 will try to make the telesession to switch A. So we are going to show you with the demonstration. Now we set the two target, which is 191 and 183, and send ARP-Spoofing attack now. Okay, at the same time, the user number 2 is going to make a telesession to switch A. After login with the right ID and password, then you can see on the CAN software and some information. When he opened the telesession, then the CAN tool is start to capture some information between the switch A and user number 2. So now, and we try to do some information on user number 2. Can you type the show run enable first and the show run? Okay, so then you can quit the telesession. Okay, so when he finish the telesession, then the CAN software will also stop the recording. So we are going to open the file, what type of information is captured between switch A and switch B. Now here, the ID and passwords, ID is root and password is root. He also typed the command which is enable, and he also typed the command show run. Now, the user number 2 typed the command after telesession to switch A. The information is stealed by the user number 1. So this is the ARP-Spoofing attack. Now, if the switch doesn't have any configuration, then ARP-Spoofing attack cannot be detected, cannot be dropped. So now we are gonna add one command in switch A. name is MDS ARP-Spoofing commands. Let me log into console on switch A. And we need to type the command MDS ARP-Spoofing command. Let's check the show run. Okay, we confirm MDS ARP-Spoofing command is in the configuration. Now, we are going to open telesession from user number 2 to switch A in the same way. Now, open telesession from user number 2. Okay, when he tried to initiate the telesession, an attacker, user number 1, cannot steal any information. Okay, so you can quit the telesession. Okay, now the reason is ARP-Spoofing command is enabled to switch A. When user 1 send the ARP-Spoofing attack, the attack of ARP-Spoofing will be detected by switch A and dropped by switch A. Right now, at the same time, we can do type command on switch A. Can you log in the switch A? Switch A. Okay, show MDS detect list. Okay, like you've seen, the switch A, he detects MDS ARP-Spoofing with draw mode. So the attacker user 1 sending ARP-Spoofing attack is detected by switch A and dropped by switch A, especially MDS engine. So at the same time, let's move dashboard first. And we can see some information. The attack top 5, ARP-Spoofing attack. How many attacks we have right now? In the network, we have one attack, which is ARP-Spoofing attack. So now we can see the status of it in VIPM. If you click the security and detail list, you can also see the same information like a switch. So you can get ARP-Spoofing attack, and this is the destination IP, and protocol is ARP. If you get more detailed information, then you can click in the middle. Then you can get very detailed information regarding ARP-Spoofing attack. ARP-Spoofing attack is very complicated hacking and attack traffic. So most of the switches cannot be detected by ARP-Spoofing attack like HDN. If you have concern about data leakage against a hacker or attacker sitting inside or outside, then you can use HDN solution from now on.